celebrated as Children's Day or Bal Divas in India to commemorate the birth anniversary of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, the first Prime Minister of India. Nehru ji had immense love care for children and is lovingly called Chacha Nehru by them.
नमस्ते बच्चों, मैं आपके प्रिय चाचा जी। बच्चों, आज के यह अवसर पर एक छोटा सा उपदेश देना चाहता हूँ। कोरोना से बच पाने के लिए मुखावरन हमेशा पहनो, हाथ को साफ करो, सैनिटाइजर का उपयोग करो, घर के अंदर बैठकर इस भयानक बीमारी से सुरक्षित रहो। धन्यवाद।
सबको मेरा नमस्कार। मैं कार्तिक वीएस तीसरी कक्षा में पढ़ता हूँ। मैं हम नेहरू जी के बारे में कहने के लिए आपके सामने आया हूँ। भारत कई महानों का देश है। जवाहरलाल नेहरू उनमें से एक है। जवाहरलाल नेहरू का जन्म इलाहाबाद में 14 नवंबर 1889 में हुआ था। उनके पिता का नाम मोतीलाल नेहरू जो प्रमुख वकील थे। अब महात्मा गांधी के साथ भारत में स्वतंत्रता आंदोलन में भाग लिया था। स्वतंत्रता प्राप्ति के बाद भारत में प्रथम प्रधानमंत्री के रूप में नियुक्त किया। नेहरू जी बच्चों को बहुत प्यार करते थे, इसलिए बच्चों जो प्यार से चाचा जी पुकारते बाल दिवस के रूप में मनाया जाता है। धन्यवाद।
Children's Day is indeed a festival for the kids. It's a great occasion for them to express themselves. They would certainly be pampered by the teachers and parents on this day with gifts and sweets. Most of the countries treat November 20th as Children's Day as per the Declaration of the United Nations. A few other countries have their own reasons for the Children's Day. For example, in South Korea, Children's Day was celebrated on May 5th. This was proposed by a writer called Dr. Bang to install a sense of freedom among the children. In Turkey, April 23rd is recognized as Children's Day. It's the date on which their General Assembly was formed. Now, India too has its own day for kids. And that's the birthday of Jawaharlal Nehru, which falls on November 14th. Jawaharlal is not only the first Prime Minister of India, but a foremost leader in our struggle for independence. He was born in the year 1889 to an advocate named Motilal. His mother was Swarupa Rani. Being a rich family, Nehru was taught at the home by the private tutors. He went to England for further studies that included a degree in law. After returning to India in 1912, he began to practice law. Like his family, Nehru was also interested in fighting against the British who were ruling our country. Incidents like Jallianwala Bagh, where hundreds of people were butchered, have provoked Nehru to devote his life for independence. He worked along with Gandhi in the Indian National Congress that fought against British. When he became the President of National Congress in 1929, Nehru immediately passed a resolution for complete independence in a meeting held at Lahore. As the struggle for independence grew serious, agitations such as non-cooperation movement shook the foundations of British Empire. Nehru got arrested on several such occasions, but he has utilized even the prison for the benefit of the mankind. He has written two great books named Discovery of India and Glimpses of the World History from the jail. At last, the British had to succumb to the demand for our freedom. They had left India on 1947, but only after tearing it into two parts as India and Pakistan. Nehru was unanimously elected as the Prime Minister of India. With the newly formed country and newly achieved independence, it wasn't an easy task to manage a huge nation like us. Nehru, with his skills in planning, has led the national bravery. He gave importance to health and technology by initiating institutions like the AIMS and IITs. The word scientific temper was indeed coined by Nehru. He gave equal importance to irrigation and science. He declared the dams as the temples of modern India. Though he didn't believe in God, he loved the best aspects in Indian culture like the yoga. Nehru was acclaimed as an intellectual all over the world. He played a key role in forming the non-alignment movement which saved the world from the Cold War. Though a busy leader, Nehru always loved to spend his time with the children. In fact, he started wearing rose on his chest after a boy pinned it to him. Children called him Chacha Nehru as they treated him as their uncle. So, when India wished to have their own Children's Day, it immediately chose the birthday of Nehru, who loved and led the young generation into the future.
Music makes us jolly and happy. It gives happiness to mind and soul. Us listen to our beloved principal's Children's Day message.
Respected parents, teachers and my dear students, Today is a day for children. So as we are celebrating Children's Day, I happy to wish all the greetings of this particular day for all the kids. And you can have a remembrance about your last year Children's Day celebration in our campus. So every year on November 14th, we are commemorating this particular day with the colorful programs. So this year, even though we are in the difficult situation, she prepared a lot of programs under the leadership of your beloved teachers and combined in the video format in the virtual platform. I'm happy to see all your programs on this particular day. So my dear students, especially the kids, every day has a lot of significance. So today, as we are celebrating Children's Day, normally we remember the great personality is none other than Jawaharlal Nehru. Normally the children call him as Chachaji, and definitely I can say that we already had a lot of information about him and his personality, his commitment to our nations, and especially with regard to the children's, in connection with the Children's Day, I would like to speak about his love towards children. So we called him as a Chachaji because he loved the children, and his life fully dedicated for the betterment of our nation. So my dear students, we should be humble enough in our earthly sojourn as we celebrate in this particular day. Let us reflect about the life of Chachaji and try to implement his values into our life. So I wish you all the best. God bless. And even though you are in your home, let us commemorate this particular day with great enthusiasm. Personally, I request all our students, please reflect about the life of Chachaji, and if possible, please go through the books of him and try to understand his values and try to implement those values in our life. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Father, for your lovely message. The child of today will make the India of tomorrow.
One more remix.
दिल धड़काए और सीटी बजाए, दिल धड़काए सीटी बजाए, बीच सड़क पे नखरे दिखाए सारे हो करके इशारे, हो लड़की हो लड़की ओ लड़की आंख मारे आंख मारे, ओ लड़की आंख मारे आंख मारे, ओ लड़की आंख मारे।
Jawaharlal Nehru is the first Prime Minister of India, and every citizen is aware of his achievements. He was quite famous among children. They called him Chacha Nehru because of his love for children. Indian government celebrates his birthday as Children's Day. He was a great leader who loved his country immensely. Pandit Nehru was born on 14 November 1899 in Allahabad. His father is Motilal Nehru, who was a lawyer by occupation. He completed his education from Cambridge and Harrow University. Later, he became a lawyer and practiced law in Allahabad High Court. During the freedom struggles, he faced many challenges. He even had to go to jail many times for protesting against the Britishers. On 15th August 1947, India got its independence. Pandit Nehru was elected as the first Prime Minister of India. He was a modern and progressive thinker, and he always wanted to make India a modern and civilized country. To conclude, Pandit Nehru was a great man who made many sacrifices for the country and one among the great leaders who dedicated their lives to make India a superpower nation. Situation can deter a spirit of us. COVID-19 virus turned over the lives of many and even the children. Yes, we do need to take proper precautions by sanitizing and wear masks. I would say this COVID has brought our parents by spending quality of time together at home. So we are not at school. Education is not disturbed. Digital platform has given us opportunities to explore new areas of learning. How can I forget our dear teachers who have made learning pleasurable and desirable? Thank you, Corona. You have made our life better and not worse.
അതീവ ജാഗ്രതയോടെ കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഭൂമുഖത്തു നിന്നും തന്നെ കൊറോണ ഇല്ലാതാകുന്ന നാളുകൾ വിദൂരമല്ല.
Here is a small poem on Jawaharlal Nehru. With the rose in his pocket and a smile in his face, shining like the sun and love for all the kids. He was very loving, he was very brave. He was our leader, our Jawaharlal Nehru, our Chacha Ji. Owing to his birthday, we celebrate today. Happy Children's Day! Happy Children's Day! Thank you. The day is reminded that every child deserves education, nurturing, and the best of everything. They are the building block of the nation, and hence the future of the nation depends how well they are brought up. To those who are an adult, keep the kid inside you alive. Happy Children's Day, everyone!